Hello, everyone, and welcome to DieFall Presents Ruin. This is Team Lapis. We were talking about touching grass because this group is upset that they haven't left prison yet.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the sky.
You have.
We all have teardrop tattoos.
Literally,
birds.
you've seen ducks in the pond.
I don't. That could have been some magic bullshit.
You made it very clear that making a giant ladder to try to escape the wall was not a viable option.
No, I said it would just take some time. I don't think I ever said you couldn't do any of those things. Now, I think D'Angelo came up with the plan of stacking up guards' bodies high enough to get over a 50-foot wall.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's always an option as well. We'll get there. Hi, everyone.
Guys, we should just turn around.
Well, guys, we should just stay here.
I mean, we're like thugs. We like killed the guards and we're running the prison. We're like
Brick killed a guy. Let me do my spiel and then we'll get into it. DieFall presents Ruin, an original 5th edition D&D cooperative campaign featuring 3 heroic odysseys to escape hell. 3 parties embark on unique journeys through the many layers of hell where their actions will lead to consequences for one another unless you're this team and you're stuck in a prison. Welcome to Lapis. There are 3 ways our viewers can interact with this game. First, you can invoke fate by using !fate for various effects, $2 for a +2 to a roll, $5 for a reroll, $10 for a nat 20, $20 for a draw from the deck of many, and $69 to invoke chaos. Please be sure to identify the players you want to influence, otherwise, I don't know who to give it to. Thanks. Second, every 10 retweets on the Go Live tweet will grant a nat 20 to a random player at the table. You can find the tweet linked in the chat now. I look at Stella for this. Great. Third, patrons may participate in various minigames within the Shard of Discord. You saw a little video for that. Woo! The central location of our campaign, which we'll eventually arrive at some point. These minigames affect world building, story setting, NPCs, future events. Please use !Patreon in the chat for more information. Getting pretty good at doing that. It's a lot of words, but I think I've got it down to like just under 40 seconds. That's not bad.
I don't know if that's something to be proud of.
Why?
Because if you say it too fast, people won't be able to understand you.
Right, but I also think that most people that are here are annoyed with me at this point when I do the spiel. So I'm trying to balance. You enjoy it?
This is why I come to the show. It's just for that.
I like watching your eyes sparkle in the light when you talk about things.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay. All right. I like that. That's okay.
That's cute.
I'm gonna start blushing a little bit. It's fine. So first off, guys, roll me a d20 because we have 14 retweets on the Go Live tweet. So you guys get a nat 20 for something here. And then I need to go check the recent events because I did see that pop up. Someone got a card, I think. Darrows got a card. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll have to see how that goes. Fantastic. So please do roll those d20s. And we'll see who picks up the nat 20 here. I've got a 15, I got a 17.
19 for me.
19, another 17. Kaya gets the nat 20 with the low roll there, which it wasn't very low.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave that in there. In the boon tracker, I typed not 20. So you get a not 20. There you go. Fantastic. So, my dear players, who wants to recap? Any volunteers? Who remembers what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z? Man.
I remember that we found portals because we fought an ugly monster.
I have a name.
Oh, no, I thought it was cute.
Is this?
Kai has a drug problem, and
I thought it was cute. The warden's pet. I thought it was adorable.
The
nobody else agreed
adorable.
with me.
No, it was not adorable. It's
so cute.
It was not adorable.
It's so, look at his happy face. Like, ah.
Our players, having gone past the green medical door and proceeded downwards into their prison, found that it was being operated by actual people somewhere, though those people still seem to be shells, hosts for some other beings inside, and we saw some of the operational process that went behind that, and learned a little bit about how that functioned and what they were doing here. After finding their belongings and then a secret door preceded beyond, a long pool of blood and some traps later, we met the warden. The warden was having
Very hot.
dinner.
So
All
hot.
right, hang on. Let me just pull the warden back up again. Son of
Oh, yes.
yes.
Chat, prepare your eyeballs.
Where's my warden?
I gotta take these off. I need to bask upon them with
I
my naked
just
eye.
figured you probably wouldn't see her again today, but all right, here's
Oh, I see her in my dreams every fucking night, dude.
there's the warden.
This is awkward because it's magic art, and I know
you know
about
who this is.
character.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I don't know if you find her hot.
Yeah.
She's
She's
a
hot.
bit of a mean person.
Well, she fits as the warden then.
She could be
That's
a
true.
burn deck, a mill deck. I don't give a fuck.
There we go. We'll
No,
zoom in
she's-
on her.
She's white black.
Observe.
Oh.
There we go. So we met the warden, who was having dinner, being that she was consuming the aether out of a man's body. Yeah. Then we fought her pet, and she went and teleported out somewhere. The group defeated the pet a bit narrowly. A couple of gargoyles involved in as well. Getzal now has a gargoyle stone pet.
Joel.
Named Joel. God, I'm never going to get used to that. And also the fire baby seems to enjoy your company rather a lot as well. The teleportation circle seems to have runes noting that it goes somewhere else. I mean, obviously, it's how teleportation circles work, but specifically somewhere in the Lillian Dominion. Does anyone remember the name of that place?
Yes. Gildas University.
Gildas University, Gildas University. Yes, so the warden made their escape. We had some battle. We found some coins as well. Some marked Tessirwin coins. And the throne that was full of juicy magical aether was destroyed. And now the crystal remains inert and darkened without the light of that power inside of it. So, that's where we find ourselves. Yes, and Getzal ate some weird meat. Yes. Gosh, you guys just had to. You're in the
How did it
bottom
taste?
of the prison,
It was great.
hanging out, having a great time. The bodies of the dead around you. What do you want to do?
So there's this magical thing. Do you guys know magic?
Yeah.
As he pets Joel.
Yes, but this isn't exactly the type of magic that I'm used to. I'm gonna just glance at Kaya. Like,
I am certain I can divine something out of this. I believe I had used a nat 20 last time about the portal itself. Do I have a sense of how to use it, if we can use it?
You would need access to a teleportation scroll and or spell to specifically use this teleportation circle.
I relay that to the party. Perhaps we have to find something. Might be hidden away in one of these rooms.
All right, I'll go check it out. As he just gets up, cracks his knuckles, and drags Joel with him.
Every time you say that, I look at you and I'm like, what? You're dragging me where? Oh, man.
Let
All
me
right.
live my fantasy, all right?
Drag me with you, all right. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull the map because it's the dining room, there's the teleportation room, and there's a couple of side rooms, one being the library, which we've already looked into. The other side rooms of the dining room, you would find bodies, the empty husks of other people having been drained of whatever, basically being kept in storage.
Maybe it's in that pool of blood. I'm gonna go touch it really quick.
I will observe.
I'm gonna watch him touch the pool of blood.
Yes.
All right.
I'm very curious about this pool of blood.
Were there two levers in that room? The one that switched the bridge up, or was that the previous room where there was a tile that shot fire?
That's the previous room where the tile that shot fire. There was two levers. One was the off switch. The other one we didn't touch.
Pretty sure it was a bad switch.
The blood pool room had two disguised illusory bricks that Kaya found with a spell that raised and lowered the bridge across.
I was like, there's another lever somewhere, and that's where my instinct was.
Wrong lever.
Yeah, that feels like the wrong lever.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You want to go touch the blood?
Yeah, if Kaya's walking with him, he'd be like, so how'd you learn magic?
I went to a university.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I heard like the university experience is pretty dope. And then
it was not, as one might say, dope for me.
That sucks. You're like one of those introverts where you don't like have many friends? Is that why?
You see Kaya kind of like pull out that medical journal and begins to flip through it, not looking at you anymore and just walking with you. There were a number of punishments that were baked into the curriculum. It was quite a savage course.
Oh, that sucks. And then he'll head over to the pool of blood. He's like, well, I guess I'll just like poke it and see what happens. As he pulls out his spear, and then just like from the longest point, he'll just like scrape at the bottom. And
we watch as it like finally something disturbs the blood that was sitting very still on the surface here, and it ripples outwards. It clings to the end of your spear like a viscous blood would. It doesn't seem to do anything else with this gentle touch that you've given it.
Is it chunky?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, I don't know if I want to perceive this.
Perceive it!
maybe we shouldn't.
It's Halloween week. Perceive the horror.
Okay.
Could I perhaps use medicine? No, my perception's higher. JK. 17.
Okay. It is not necessarily chunky. It doesn't look like anyone threw body parts in here. It is just draining blood from the bodies around. But you do note something as Gesal touches the bloody surface here. Something ripples further down the way. Probably 20 feet down the bridge in the bloody water.
Homeboy has a passive perception of 10, so I'm going to ignore all of that, and I'll just look to Kaja and Kaja and just be like, so should we go back to the plan of like murdering the bodies of like, or using the bodies of the guards and just making like a giant tower? Because I feel like that's our best bet right now, right?
I will not discount it as a possibility if things become truly dire, but I do have hope that a more sophisticated solution can be found. It seems that you have disturbed something in this viscous pool. Look there. Behold the ripples beyond.
Behold the ripples. Yeah, and you perceive and behold the ripples as they suddenly come rushing towards you. And you note as a purplish tentacle comes lashing out of the blood and tries to grab your spear from you. Roll me an athletics check.
Tentacles.
All right.
All right.
Calm down.
Athletics check. Come on.
Come on.
17.
Athletics. Okay. Where's my contested? Rap. Tentacles. 16. You like feel it grab around and try to yank it, and you get the spear back just in time, and you note that there are many tentacles now in the water here. Yeah.
Are they still like pursuing us, or they were tracked into the back of the pool?
They're kind of like out here waving around, touching the edge, trying to find whatever's there. Sure, I'll pull you on a map just so you can see that there are tentacles in the water here.
Hell yeah.
I am so sorry, Stella.
Why?
Oh god. Okay. He'll look to Kaija and be like, well, all right, question. How long are these tentacles?
Long enough that they're gonna start grabbing you here real quick if you don't back up.
And I'll just look at KJ and be like, what if we like sever the tentacles, tie them together, and use it as like a giant rope, and then throw it over the wall? Would that work?
I would like to inspect this specimen. Perhaps we can try to pull it free of the water. I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be like, try to pull it out.
You got
Go
it.
ahead.
As he'll just
You're gonna go
rush
fishing?
over yeah. Well, can I attack it with my spear? I do have like a bit of a gap, hopefully.
I mean, you can definitely try and stab one of the tentacles, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Roll an attack.
He'll take that as permission from Kaija.
Don't hurt it too much. I want to inspect it closely. Then I'm gonna like shout down the hall and be like, hello.
23.
A 23 definitely hits. I mean, roll me some damage.
That is a 9 damage.
Okay. All right. And you now have a tentacle speared on the end of this here. It gets really mad. I mean, you just stabbed whatever this creature is. Now what are you doing?
I'll retract and be like, keep going. Did I do good?
Yes, continue.
All right.
It's absolutely trying to lash out at you with tentacles now. 3 of the tentacles come into your direction. It's a 23, a 16, and a 14 to hit as they now know where you are because you're stabbing it with a spear. I know at least one of these hit you. Got all of these, I think. What the heck? What is your AC, Getzal?
It is a 19, but I did use 2-hand, so without my shield, it is a 17.
Okay, so the 23 hits, and it grapples you, wraps around you here, as you stab it with your spear, and starts to drag you in. What do you
Is this
want
a
to
part
do?
of the plan?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Kaya, like, over her shoulder, be like, hello, you others. Come hither, and she'll cast a spell.
Okay.
Do we hear them?
Oh yeah, I think so. They're yelling now.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, it's Kaya. It's like a excuse me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I said, excuse me.
Where's your manager?
Oh no.
D'Angelo, you picked up a nat 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
Very nice. Yeah, I think as soon as Darrows hears something, he would kind of rally Skithris and Casus and just be like, sounds like they may have found something.
We should go.
Yeah. No, I think she doesn't seem terribly worried.
Yeah, you
so
just
I'm
start
gonna
walking
say,
over
yeah.
there.
I believe they found something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Getzal, what do you want to do? This thing's gonna start dragging you in.
I will. I want want to kill it, but like I don't like being grappled.
Right.
Because I'll fight the grapple then. I'll fight the grapple.
Okay. Athletics check. Escape DC is 16.
23.
Yeah. So you're able to force the tentacles off of you here, but there are more of them. What do you want to do before they lash out at you again?
How many tentacles?
Do you see all of the tentacles on your screen?
All right, let's see. Oh, that's a lot of tentacles. All
yeah.
right.
Uh-huh. So like 20.
He will back up to back up a bit, and
Okay.
then and he'll look to the others and be like, "Do you want me to keep going or?"
Continue.
All right, and then he just like will just rush in.
Okay. As you rush in, it's going
This
to
time with the shield.
lash
Actually.
out at you. It gets 4 attacks. 23, 17, 11, and 23. The first one grapples you. The next two beat you about for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Well, I have 19 AC now.
Oh, with the shield,
yeah.
shield. Okay, well, the 23 still grapples.
Yeah.
And then the next 23 is 6 bludgeoning damage.
6. Okay.
As you are now
Kaya
grappled.
just like steps out of the way so the others can. She's like, "Have at thee."
May I ask, what exactly in the 9 hells is going on?
Yeah, you come around the corner, you just see like Getzal being lifted up by tentacles and being flailed about, being battered by these things just
Yeah,
above the blood.
As soon as Darrows sees that, he's running in. Just, oh my gods. Okay. And just, here we go again. And just coming in swinging.
Darrows, we can kill it and tie the tentacles together and then use it as a rope. Brilliant, right? As he's like,
As you're being swung around.
It is just not. It is the opposite of brilliant. Let's just leave it alone.
As Darrows like runs by, Kaya turns to Skithris and says, "I believe they call this a manual inspection."
Out of all of the things that I've encountered thus far, you are still the weirdest.
It is quite peculiar. I am taking thorough notes.
Oh no.
What?
Darrows. Nothing. I just drew Darrows' card. It's fine.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
What?
should we roll initiative or is it back to my turn?
You know what we should
Well, I
do?
wanna-
We should roll initiative.
Okay. Ooh, natural 20. I got a 21.
I got a nat
Okay.
1, which leaves me with a 12.
That's so ridiculous.
How far into the room do I go before I roll initiative?
You can get to probably right where Kaya is before we have to do anything.
Okay,
Yeah, that's totally fine.
cool.
Oh, hang on now. I gotta roll my tentacles before we get too much further, right? Okay. All right. I'll play Casus. I don't know anything about their. Use Casus again. Do not delete character sheet. Got it. Okay. Do not delete this one, Joel. Nice. 18 for Casus. Getzal, you are held rather firmly. What do you want to do?
If I attack while grappled, it's a disadvantage, right?
Yes, because you are being swung about.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and fight against the grapple.
Okay.
To get
DC 16
ungrappled.
athletics check does take your
16.
there you go. Yeah, so you break the grapple here, force yourself away, get thrown back onto dryish land. Now what?
I'll go in to attack as
As ordered.
Because of your reaction to looking at the stats of that monster, I'm going to go ahead and use that 20 just to ensure I do damage. With my shield, because I know it's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll it.
Or I guess it's a 20, so...
yeah, it's a 20. So we take the piercing two-handed, and then just roll the damage again. And then we'll just subtract the secondary strength from that.
So it's...
Oh, yeah, there you go. So 16. Right? Am I reading that right?
It'll be 9, I think 10 damage altogether.
10 damage. Okay,
because I'm using only one hand because I have my shield.
You got it. Yep. You had literally just said that, and then my brain decided to ignore the fact that you said shield in one hand. So, we're good. We're good. All right. Do you want to try and back away from this creature now, or are you just hanging out?
Yeah, I'll back up a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. It will get an attack of opportunity when you try to do that, but I don't know if you want to try.
Right. Then I will do. Can I use my bonus action to do second wind?
Yes, if you still have it.
Was it a short rest after that?
You had a meal, sure.
Okay.
You literally ate things.
You are a gracious DM.
I do what I can.
I'm gonna heal for 8 then.
8, nice.
And that's my turn. I will stay where I am.
Okay, excellent. The tentacles are there. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. The first one is 16. The second one is at 25. It will choose to grapple you, which makes the other two at advantage. 26 and an 18, so the 26 will hit for another 10 bludgeoning damage. As you are now being swung about again by your ankles by these tentacles.
And how much damage to me?
10.
10? Got it.
In doing so, it breaks the first portion of the bridge because there are all of these tentacles. So, Darrows, what do you want to do, bud?
Oh, you know, just
I don't.
Just pray that 8 hit points gets me through this encounter.
Sure.
So, yeah, Darrows is just full coming and swinging. I think. Okay, so you said he's being grappled.
Yes.
Would I be able to attempt to break his grapple?
You know what? Yeah. You could use your action to try and pry the tentacle off of him.
Tight. I would like to do that.
Okay.
I would like to take my Warhammer and sort of like get it around probably his like waist or his chest or something, and just sort of try and pry him out of there.
Okay. Yeah, roll me an athletics check.
Oh boy, here we go. That do be a 20?
It do be a 20. That is enough to pry him free here.
Hell yeah.
You can go ahead and move your token up next to him. Skithers, you picked up a nat 20, and your DM boy now has 4.
Nice.
Yeah, and so, I don't know if in doing so, I don't know if I can make him move back like
you can
5
drag
feet
him
or not. Yeah, can I?
Yeah, sure.
Getzal, do you consent to me dragging you? Yep. All right, cool. So yeah, I'd like to drag him just slightly out of reach as much as I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So you just get the big boy, you just start backing up.
Super dope.
Just backing up.
Yeah.
Was this a bad idea as a like being dragged?
Yeah, being dragged away.
I think maybe we should consider the idea a little bit. And that's my turn.
Okay.
You
Casus.
could always just have her use cantrips.
Yeah, but Casus does seem like a kind of like a no-nonsense kind of person, right? Right? Would they just like do I think, Casus does whatever it takes to cast the spell Moonbeam and just blasts the location with the tentacles in it. just dead center, blasts it with a moonbeam, and then looks at you. So, what's the plan then? As the creature has to make a Constitution saving throw. It fails horribly and takes 12 points of damage.
Jesus, your voice is deep and sultry.
What do you mean?
Fire baby, is that you?
Yeah, it's me, Fire Baby.
It's me, Fire Baby.
Hey, fire baby.
Fire Baby. All right, Skithrus.
All right, I like doing dumb stuff, so I'm gonna try and do something stupid.
Please.
Feel free to let me know if this doesn't work at all.
I can't
all right.
wait.
All right, I'm pretty sure in order to do this properly and not get clapped by a wait, the tentacle hasn't taken its attack of opportunity yet, right?
It has not.
Okay, so in order to make sure I don't get clapped by this, how far does that go? 30 feet? So I go here, and then here, and then here.
Uh-huh.
I can Misty Step myself. 1, 5, 10, 2, like down here. Okay. Then what I would like to do, and I kind of looked it up. So, okay, hear me out. Hear me out first. Okay. Blood is neither a great conductor nor a dielectric. So essentially, since this blood has kind of been pooling for a bit, my assumption is that a decent amount of the water would have evaporated. Hear me out. So there'd be a lot more salts in it. So theoretically, from this distance, could I hit it with a shocking grasp?
Is this you or is this Skithrus?
Skithrus? What?
Does Skithrus's brain come up with this dielectric salts and using shocking grasp?
No, Skithrus thinks blood is like water. Water can conduct electricity. Let's try to shocking grasp the blood. Screw it, I'll do it. I'll try, I guess.
You could shocking grasp the creature, right?
It's the thing is, it's range of touch, and I'm a coward.
You literally just ran by it.
All right.
You were like right next to it. I'm a coward. You were right there.
All right, chat. All right. Don't make fun of me. This is what happens when I only think outside the box and not within the box. All right, I'm stupid. I'm just
No, you're not. It's just you were right there. If you want to do shocking grasp without trying to science it, you can grasp him. You also have a nat 20 that you can grasp with.
I'm so dumb.
I thought it was cool.
I like where your brain's at. I do.
I like the part where you talked about salt.
Yeah. I was like, I'm curious. I want to know if this works. I'm invested now.
I totally, my mind skipped over the fact that I was right next to it.
So do you want to save that spell slot that you already used? Do you want to bring that back? Okay.
Okay, what happened is we zoomed all the way into Skithrus's mind, and that plan of action went through, and then he was like, wait.
I could just...
Okay, I'm just going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Yes. Hey, you got a nat 20 anyway.
Worth it.
All right.
Oh my god.
For 8 points of lightning damage here. Oops, I want this because I think it
can't take reactions.
Reactions. That's the note I was looking for there.
Yep.
Excellent.
Which
Okay.
means I'm just gonna back the heck up again.
Yeah. You run up and gripped it for a bit.
Then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. Kaya, Getzel's just been listening to you and doing exactly what you tell him to do, which is kind of awesome. But also, this thing seems pretty dangerous. What do you want to do?
As Darrows and Getzel kind of draw back, Kaya will like very gently pat Getzel on the shoulder, like really awkwardly. Good work. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, as he spits up blood.
In fact, Consider this a promotion. Get back in there. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. That's 17 hit points. So as she's like patting you, like a bracer that's on her wrist kind of sprays a fine mist over you. It smells like eucalyptus.
Nice, 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 nice.
You're doing a great job.
Be like, wow. And then he's just like in awe of you as he feels refreshed and ready to go.
Perfect. Does that mean you go back in there?
If it's my turn, then hell yeah, yeah.
All right. Kaya,
Yeah.
do you want to do anything else?
I'm good. Kai's just like, after you.
I love these moments because as a forever DM, I can feel Joel's energy, be like, get the fuck out of here, guys! Like,
It's
we have
fine.
a
It's
whole
fine.
show to do.
It's fine. If you want to live in the prison forever, you can live in the prison forever. It's fine.
Okay, well, here's a little bit of insight into Kaya's brain. Kaya wants to know if this thing has a mouth. And at this point, there's only one way to find out.
Why?
It's in a pool of blood. There are so many.
kiss.
Yeah, it's like a little kiss. No,
You said
mwah.
give you a hot NPC today. I did just give you a bundle of tentacles.
Yes, I'm studying very intently. Do not worry. That is my turn.
This is for academic purposes.
Yes. Darrows, you dragged Getzal away from the tentacles, and he goes running back in.
I don't know why I even bother.
Getzal, it is your turn.
Perfect. He'll rush back in.
He'll
like-
rush back in.
Be like, no one touches my no square but me. As he like takes a spear and then like stabs. So, oh, that's a 6.
That is a 6. That's a nat 1. Roll me an athletics check, please.
Okay. That is a 24.
Good. My guy tried to grab the spear away from you, and we watch as it gets singed by a moonbeam before it's able to grab your spear. Fortunately, you're able to hold on to it for the time being.
All right, he'll use an action surge, to go again, and get a 7. All right.
You are
Oh.
battling the tentacles.
I will use my last chronal shift. Let's try this one more
Are you
time.
sure?
Yeah, why not?
Are you sure?
Re-roll that.
All right, that's better. An 18.
Does hit. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, and then that'll be 4 damage.
Wow. Wait. What does it say? 1 plus. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Does 4 points of damage as you poke one of the tentacles. It currently cannot make any attacks of opportunity, as you just saw Skithris slither away from it rather swiftly. Would you like to remain here or scamper off?
I will remain there because I can't get like in between Skithris and the tentacle monster, right? Because it's like Skithris is on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just stay remain where I am. Yeah.
Okay. The tentacles then are gonna do their thing. The 24 will grapple you, and then the 21 and the 19 will soundly beat you about for 18 points of damage.
I think Joel wants us to leave.
It's what it does. I don't know. You keep poking the beast that's in here. You can do whatever you like, but it is gonna beat the snot out of Getzal if he keeps coming up here alone.
With our passive perception, how does it look like it's doing? A dent at least, or?
With your passive perception, you note that a couple of the tentacles have been rendered impotent and have fallen beneath the blood, adding to the blood pool, but you note that its blood is rather black, and it seems to be murkying the red waters here. There are a lot of those tentacles left. Like almost as many as you've already put down. As you get swung about again over the creature. Okay. Darrows, what do you want to do?
Darrows is going to shoot kind of a dirty look at Kaya, I think. I think he sees that she's, for whatever reason, goading gets all, and I think he's getting a little wise to it. And just as he, you know, shoots that look, he two-hands his warhammer and walks right up to this thing and raises it kind of like at the beast, but also sort of at Getzal. And he just says, "We don't have time to fuck around." And I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I think there's a darkness that builds up in Darrows briefly.
Ooh.
And he just sort of channels this like presence behind him. And he's gonna try and fear this tentacle boy.
Okay, as an action, the paladin channels the darkest emotions and focuses them into a burst of magical menace. Each creature of the paladin's choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw if it can see the paladin. On a failed save, the target is frightened for 1 minute. Okay, it can see you. Make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, it is not very wise. That is a 9. Frightened. Effect ends its turn. Frightened by this effect ends its turn more than 30 feet away from the paladin and attempt another wisdom saving throw. Okay. Okay. So it is afeared of you now. Whatever this creature is.
I think as Darrows feels that fear take hold, as I think it's linked to this essence that's kind of coming from him, he just lowers his warhammer so that it's squarely pointing at wherever he presumes the face is on this thing, because I believe it's still submerged. And he just says, "Drop him." And he's just gonna be like all up in this thing's business.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Casus is maintaining concentration on the spell that she already cast. And then we'll start using some cantrips, I think. Okay. She summons an infestation of bugs on the creature. 14 con save. Man, it is not making its con saves. It takes 2 points of poison damage here, and then move 5 feet in a random direction. It only has one direction that it can go. Well, you know what? I'll roll for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Well, it goes backwards in this way, and you watch as some of it slops out onto the stones here to try and get away from this infestation of bugs.
We see a mouth.
Is it a tentacle princess?
Is it a tentacle princess? You do watch as Getzal gets dragged along with it. And yeah, as it comes out, a large toothy maw opens up at the center.
Fascinating. Furious note-taking.
Okay. Use the action to move the moonbeam 60 feet in any direction, so that she, Case just maintain the moonbeam on the creature. Okay, Skithris.
You see a skeletal snake, disembodied snake body, bite on one of the, or attempt to bite on one of the tentacles as I cast Chill Touch.
Okay. An 11, unfortunately, will miss.
Wait. Oh, okay.
What? It's an 11.
No, I know. I could have done something, but I realized that it's not worth it on a cantrip.
Doesn't he get advantage because it's frightened?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, right.
No.
Maybe think of something else.
Yeah, I don't think I get advantage on Friday. Nah, that's chill. I'm just gonna like.
It's just
keep
going to be
shaking my
running
head.
away from Darrows. Ooh, I accidentally dragged Darrows instead of Getzel. That's my bad. There we go.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
Okie dokie. Kaya. Getzel is being dragged away.
Okay, you see her kind of briskly throw her hands forward and she'll cast a spell. She'll cast Sapping Sting. Has to make a con save. If it fails, it will fall prone, so maybe it'll drop Getzel.
Okay.
I have to make a what roll?
Con. It rolls a 21 here.
Of course it does. Well, you're doing a great job. Kind of like looking at Darrows after that look. I suppose we can experiment later. We can leave now if that is what you're so inclined to do.
Getzel, you're being whipped around.
How big is this creature?
10
Like
feet, 10 feet across. The mouth is probably 5 feet across.
All right. Do I have clear line of sight of the mouth?
You're being like, well, flipped around. Though it is definitely trying to draw you closer to it.
Okay. I'm gonna take Joelle off of like my back and try to drop the stone gargoyle into the mouth to try to like have it choke.
The poor boy. Yes. This is a timing thing because you're kind of being dragged around here. Acrobatics?
Oh boy. All right, let's see.
To drop it in the mouth.
16.
It's pretty good. You take Joelle, your brand new stone gargoyle friend, grab him off your back and drop him into the mouth of this creature where you watch it slam its teeth down onto the stone. Roll me 2d10.
2d10. Okay. Two. That is 10.
Okay. You watch as 10 of its teeth shatter on the stone. And it roars out in pain. And by a roar, I mean it goes, "Roar," because it doesn't really have like the lung capacity to roar.
Maybe it'll choke on its own blood.
And it's like, yeah, it's like all this like blackish blood in its mouth. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. That is your action, sir. Is that it? Is that the?
I think yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. With the creature being afraid, it has to move away from Darrows. And it will, whatever its move speed is here. It moves back into the bloody water and gets all. It wraps another tentacle around you and drags you under.
Or is it still running away from Darrows?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It ran away from Darrows and into the blood water. And it is out of sight. You are now in the blood, submerged in the grasp of multiple tentacles. And you can't see anything. It's not like clear water. It's blood. Okay. Darrows.
Muted.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't hit the button hard enough. Would I have been close enough? Because my intention was to get as close as I could to it from on land where I was. Would I have been close enough to have gotten an opportunity attack against that?
You actually would have when cases cast their spell. So yes. So you can go ahead and take that.
Cool. I didn't want to.
I don't think there's much opportunity for you killing it immediately here. So yeah, go ahead and deal the damage.
I'll take what I can get. 15?
A 15 here will hit for 13.
Okay. So
Got it.
13.
Excellent.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, as a reminder, Stella, Justin, you both have nat 20s right now. But yes, go ahead, Darrows. What do you want to do for your turn?
I think upon seeing this thing take my partner, oh man.
Friend? Is that the
we
word you're looking for?
Sure. Yeah. Probably. Oh man, this is a tricky situation to be in. Ooh. Would Darrows remember where the button Kaya pressed was?
The bridge button? Yeah.
And would Rob remember that it's over here?
Yeah.
Is that correct, where that ping is?
Mm-hmm. There is one on your side as well.
Oh, there is one on my side as well. Okay. That's good, because I have 25 movement speed, and I don't think a dash would even get me over there.
Unfortunately, I don't think it would.
Is it right next to me?
Yep.
Sweet. I think Darrows is going to like start forward and then maybe come to his senses for a second and just like shoot a couple glances around the room, look over his shoulder at where he knows the button was, and just take his warhammer and boom, hit the button in the hopes that the bridge is going to drop down and do something to this monster, and hopefully gets all a way out.
The bridge goes down. It sinks into the blood. For our friends on the surface, we don't see anything but that.
And then upon that being done, I'm gonna spend my full movement and just try to get as close as possible.
Okay.
In hopes that it pops back up.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Just check if I cheekily get any advantages on this sort of thing, because I feel like I get saving throw something or other. No, I don't. No. Thinking of something else. 15 again.
Oh, okay. Good to go.
Weird.
You feel your boot slip while you move quickly across the blood, but you're able to hold yourself there.
Yeah. All right. That'll be my turn.
Okay. God. Casus looks at Kaya and goes, "Now what?"
Go get him.
Rude. And she'll yell out to Darrows, "Do you see him anywhere? I want to move the shining beam of light, and where?"
Darrows will vaguely point to where he saw it submerge and just
Ping me a location. Just ping one.
sure.
Yeah. All right.
That one.
Boop. There's now a column of moonlight there.
Go.
All right, okay. Skithris.
Well, I could use my cool idea now. I guess I will try to get as close as possible. It feels so wrong not having 40 feet. You know what? I haven't done this yet. I will use my action to dash.
Okay.
30 more feet. I mean, hey, this is where he said he did the thing. And then I will quick cast a shocking grasp by spending freaking 2 sorcery points. It's a bonus action. Let's try it, I suppose.
Okay.
23.
And you stick your hand in the water and grasp. Hey, roll damage.
5 lightning damage to something or nothing.
Gets all. We need
Yes.
what is this? What is the saving throw here? Oh no, it's just an attack hit. It's 23. You take 5 points of damage, bud.
Perfect.
So,
I
so
see
does the
hand
creature.
reaching out, and I like reach back for it, and then suddenly it like shocks.
It is very hard to see that hand in blood.
True. And how much damage?
5.
5. Got it. I am dying.
What are you at right now?
0.
Oh,
And just put him out of his misery. It's fine.
Don't worry, I'm making a new character right now. It's up here in the next room. It's fine. It's good.
okay. Kaya?
My God. Kaya's gonna move forward. So I want to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I reserve my action and with my maybe bonus action or whatever, just grab my quarterstaff and try to shove it down as far as I can to see how deep it goes?
Yeah. It is greater than the length of your quarterstaff.
Okay.
So unless you want to start getting your arm into the blood.
Yeah, she'll like full on like kneel down and try to push it as far down as she can.
Is roughly 10 feet.
Okay, perfect. So as soon as she does that with her other hand, she casts a spell out towards the other end, and she's going to cast Fairy Fire. And she's going to get a 20-foot cube. Yeah. So basically, like around here. Yeah. So it'd be also 20 feet down too. Knowing exactly how deep this thing is, she'll make sure that the top of the fairy fire is at the top of the blood there.
So you want it in, like, the top of it at the blood level?
Yes. So unless Skithris is in the blood, they.
His
would
hand
not get
is.
it. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm chill. I'll be even more sparkly than usual.
Okay. Roll dexterity saving throw. Gets all. There's no save. For you as an unconscious man.
All right, I got a 5.
Okay. So you are now highlighted.
I'm shiny.
You are also now highlighted by the fairy fire here. It's a little purple action. And then the creature. It's a 7. Oh, I should have used a nat 20 on that. It's fine.
I'll do
7.
that.
A 7. And becomes lit by your ability here. You note that it's still hard to see in the blood, right? And it is at the bottom.
Well, at least everyone can see it now. And then with the rest of my movement, I have 10, 15, 20. I'll try to like move along here.
Darrows, as a note, you feel that your fear here was broken when it ran away from you.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay, that's a full turn. That's all. I need a death saving throw.
All right, let's see how this goes. Uh, 14.
One success. Okay,
You know you want to.
D'Angelo, roll me a D100.
Okay, let's see. That is an 11.
Okay. We're gonna draw Darrows' card.
Ruh-roh.
And only the worst could happen. Darrows is drawing the skull. We watch as the lit up Quetzal gets dragged towards the broken toothed mouth of the creature and disappears inside of it. That is the creature's turn. He swallows Quetzal. And Quetzal's out of sight again. Okay. The creature does start its turn within the moonbeam here. Continues to take a ton of damage. Okay. You do note in its flamey lined tentacles, it does seem to be moving much more slowly. Didn't lash out at anyone around it. Didn't even try to grab Skithris. It's not as fierce as it was just a couple seconds before. Darrows.
Yeah, I think mouth agape as he watches his acquaintance, I guess, not friends. No. So he watches Quetzal disappear. I think all caution is thrown to the wind. And what is the height of where this creature is compared to where we are standing?
It is not very far down into the blood from the edge here. Like maybe a couple of inches only. It is at the bottom of the pool, but it is a large creature. So it's kind of like, but it's amorphous, right? So it's kind of flattened itself towards the bottom. So it's only about 5 feet. It's 5 feet in between you and it.
Okay, so I'm standing about 5 feet higher.
There's a gap of 5 feet between you and it. That is the blood itself.
Got it.
Okay.
Does it please the court of DM Etude? I would like to take a running two-handed leap and swing down on this thing in an attempt to get it to spit him out.
Roll high.
Oh, jeez.
Are we talking athletics or an attack roll?
It's an attack roll.
Okay. Ouch.
You go splashing into the blood, and you feel the hammer connect, but the viscosity of it there does slow the speed of it too much to make any real dent against the creature. but you are now, with your heavy armor on, sinking towards the bottom. You are now in the blood. Next to it.
So I wasn't able to successfully at least get on top of it.
Sure, you're on top of it. But you're like in it, right? You're not even 5 feet tall, right?
Right.
So you're completely submerged in the blood on top of tentacle creature.
Oh, I thought it was coming 5 feet out of the. I mean,
there was a.
I'm still gonna do it.
It is submerged in the blood. The gap was like the blood it's submerged in. That was that 5 feet.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, it is not.
Still gonna do it.
Okay, it is not
But I
out of the
misunderstood.
blood. Okay.
Got it. Okay. Gotcha. I'm 4'6", by the way. I'm almost 5 feet.
Almost. Okay. Casus looks panicked over at Kai and says, "Okay, now what?"
Continue.
Continue. I can't even see it.
Yes, you can. Everybody can see it with the fairy fire.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It's right there.
Watch out, Darrows. Oof. I mean, yeah, she keeps the concentration, and she'll try. Well, the infestation won't work in the. Well, you know what? Some larval things will appear on it. Why not? It nat 20's the save. Okay. Skithris.
Okay. Well, I cannot see Getzel anymore. So Skithris assumes that he has been consumed, which means theoretically he would be buffered against the shocking grasp I'm about to do.
But Darrows wouldn't.
Right, Darrows is in there now.
And Darrows is wearing metal armor.
This is awkward. This is very, very awkward. The thing is, it's in liquid.
Don't let me stop you from doing that.
No, I know. The issue is it's in liquid.
I'm not doing science today, Justin. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right. But I can't shoot poison through liquid, though.
I know.
Okay, that's science, though. I'll cast bolt it.
Okay.
Because that's different, I suppose.
It is a warbling mass of energy to force its way down through the blood.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, I suppose.
I'll be very upset if it warbles into electricity damage.
It is possible.
The one time it double rolls.
16 to hit.
It does.
Level 1. Let's see.
1 and 6. Acid or poison. So maybe you can shoot poison down into the blood.
I'll do acid. I know technically it doesn't matter, but
yeah,
sure, I'll do acid.
All right, yeah, and you watch. I mean, it sizzles and burns underneath. A bit mitigated by the blood, right? But it does 10 points of damage. And more of the tentacles seem to fall useless on the bottom of this pool.
As a bonus action. Gosh, what's the conversion? I'm gonna, if possible, I'll be converting either a spell slot to a. I'll either be converting a spell slot to a sorcery point or a sorcery point to a spell slot. I think I only have enough to do the one way.
Level
that's the
1
end of my
spell
turn.
goes to 2 sorcery points, and 2 sorcery points can go to 1 spell slot, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm making 2 sorcery points.
Okay. All right, Kaya.
Okay, now that I can see it, I will use my nat 20 and cast Chromatic Orb. I will choose the damage type of thunder damage.
Okay.
So that is 22 damage.
Oh. Okay. Sheesh.
So you see her throw one of her hands forward and this black lightning just crackles out from her fingertips. And forms into an orb that hits it.
Yeah, and smashes it soundly. Darrows, you watch as its mouth gets forced open by the force of the thunder damage. All right, Kaya, anything else?
I'll move closer. 5, 10, 15. That's my turn.
That's all. You know what I'm gonna ask you. Death saving throw, please, sir.
You got it. Let me see.
Are we able to gift our nat 20s?
No, unfortunately not. They are selected by the viewers at home to give them to you.
Okay.
All right, I got a 16, so that's another success.
That is 3, right?
2.
That was 2.
2, okay. Okay. Tentacle mouth closes, Darrows, directly in front of you, and you watch as 2 somewhat weakened tentacles lash out against you here. Okay. I'm posting it in the Discord. Because I didn't use any of my nat 20s. But I rolled 2 of them. Jesus Christ. The first one will grapple you. The second one will deal 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Lapis had a short season. It was like...
Hey, 3 of us are still alive. We could just be bad people and run.
I've got my next character already made, so like...
Liv is gonna come back like Troy in Community, and like the entire apartment's on fire. She's
did
gonna have
what?
pizza for
Yeah.
us. Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
If you want to see the roll, you can go to the Discord discussion channel. This is not how I saw today going.
I mean, we're already in hell. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Darrows, I hate to do this immediately after, but roll me a death
No,
saving
you
throw. I
don't.
really do. That's 1 failure, my friend.
Fucking frat.
Fucking frat. That's so frat.
Hell, I'm so old. What does that mean?
It's frat, dude.
It's literally not a thing. It's like an. It's okay. It's not on the internet.
Everything confuses me. I'm old.
The infestation deals 4 poison damage as little larval creatures climb onto the tentacles. The moonbeam. Oh god. Okay. There's 13 more points of damage. All right. It looks incredibly weak at this point. Skithris, you watch as Darrows is dragged further downwards by the tentacles wrapped around him. You cannot see your friend Getzal. What do you want to do?
I am going to quick cast Chaos Bolt. And sorry, I would be using my nat 20 for this.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just double the damage die.
Okay.
So the Chaos Bolt is all damage, so you just roll it twice. You upcasted quick cast Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
So what,
then
just do it
do
again?
it again.
All right. We got
Man, this was just in the back
a lot of
pocket
damage.
somewhere, huh? Yeah. So that is 18, 22, 33 points worth of damage. What type?
Oh, goodness me.
You've got a couple of 4s and a 1 and a 7.
I would like to do force damage because force damage is always the coolest damage type.
Yeah, and you smash it with force. It gets crushed underneath the force of your chaos bolt here. And we'll say that its mouth lies agape. The Getzal floating in it.
I would like to do something essentially out of spite. Because no, hear me out. It's funny.
I'm listening.
Because it was force, and I had to go through a pool of blood, and I upscaled it. Can myself, I don't care if I get blood on me, but can myself and Kaya have to do a dex save to get blood on?
Sure.
What? How dare you get blood on me?
Dex saving throw. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I got a 6. I'm covered.
You're
in blood,
covered in
baby.
it. You were the source of it there, and Kaya is even more covered.
Yes!
Just splattered in blood. The creature lies limp at the bottom of this pool, but so do 2 of your friends. Skithris, anything else you want to do?
Fun fact, I
You
did that
quick
as a
cast
bonus
it.
action.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So my plan, I'm very weak. Man, I'm so freaking weak. This is not a normal like action thing, but I'm technically 15 feet long. I was wondering if I could like hold my thing until Casus comes and picks it, like holds my tail down, and then slither the top half of my body in to try and drag up
Sure.
Getzel. Yeah, Getzel, yeah.
Well, Getzal and Darrows are both unconscious. Can our hands like touch as we
Oh
float
my
next to each other?
gosh.
Darrows?
Hey man, I'm unconscious.
Oh my god.
I didn't mean it like that. Jesus.
Your hands touch.
A spark ignites.
The blood
Alright, yeah,
blows up.
I'll ready my normal action and I guess like ask.
And wait for help.
Oh wait, are these columns, or are they like the people that are strung up? Are they on columns that are away from the wall?
No,
Or are
they
they
are
like-
against the wall.
I think they're chained to the wall, yeah?
They're on these. The columns are against the wall.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they are chained to
I
comes
see.
out.
Okay.
Things on
Yeah.
that.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, I'll be like, Cases, come help me, and I'm gonna like flat out my tail and begin to.
Kesa
get one of
says,
them out.
yes, in a moment, my turn just ended.
Yeah, I mean,
Kaya, what do you want to do?
I can't swim.
Okay. Kaya is going to jump in and try to rend the creature's mouth open.
Yeah, it's like mostly open. You can see gets all like in there.
Kaya just shoves her hand down in there and casts Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Gets all. You are immediately conscious, and when you try to take your first breath, you can't. You are immediately suffocating.
Like, as soon as she casts the spell, she's gonna like grab him and start like pulling him out.
Okay. Roll me athletics just for funsies.
I'm a wizard. Don't make me. Oh, actually. Oh, I'm a wizard. Oh, God.
Yeah, you start trying to drag him out, and you realize that his armor is snagged on one of the teeth.
Yeah, the intention isn't to try to drag him out. Like, I'm a realist here. It's just to provide like a direction, right? It's like,
And
this
I'm
is the way out.
Providing extra context. He is healed, but gets all. Yeah, you do feel like you need oxygen. Soon.
And
Very
how much
soon.
health did I get back?
12.
12? Okay.
Okay. Gets all. You are conscious. Let me grab you here as you are in the mouth of the beast, still glowing with fairy fire.
So, do I see Joelle near me?
Roll me a perception check.
16.
You see part of like one of his stony feet inside the
Oh, yeah,
beast.
torn apart. Oof.
Well, you can't see much else. Again, you're trying to look through blood. This isn't water. It's very hard to see things in here.
Well, perception could be feeling too.
Yeah, you perceive a foot. A stony foot.
Okay, well, he will go ahead and... Can I do an athletics check to try to grab Joel and get out of here?
Sure.
All right. That's a 9.
Joel seems snagged somewhere, much like you are on a tooth.
All right. I'll let him go to try to save myself first.
Okay. You could paddle up to the surface pretty freely, taking your first actual gasp of air covered in blood. Like, it's hard to open your eyes. It's a heavy liquid. Yeah. You're alive. Okay.
And then I'll head over to Darrows and then pull him out as well.
So you like pull him off to the side?
Yeah, out of the blood and onto the concrete.
Okay.
Yeah. And then try to help him wake up.
The athletics check was your action.
Oh,
is
you're
why we're
right.
still on the turn tracker here. Because one more person has to make death saving throws. Okay. Darrows. Please roll me a death saving throw. Okay. It's fine. He lives, right? Oops. As I delete you both from the screen. I meant to delete the other thing.
He lives and then immediately removes my character.
Yeah, my bad. Moved over to the side.
I'm suspicious.
Google Doc of how to remove Rob pops up for a second. It's like, oh, sorry.
John, shoot, guys. You're dying still, but there's enough time for Casus to come over to you and cast Cure Wounds.
And apparently we all have nat 20s thanks to May.
Great.
Oh,
All right.
sick.
Thank you very much, May.
Thank you.
Oh wait, when did that was 9 minutes ago and no one said anything? I'm sorry. I missed it. That's my bad.
I just
nat
work
20s
here.
for all but Joel.
It's not even on my boon tracker.
Well,
So
that's because
don't
I
know.
missed it. Like I have to. I
Oh,
keep
I
track
see.
of these.
Trust me, I've been looking at the boon tracker this entire encounter and just like hoping.
I try to keep up with it, but I am but one man.
Dude, it's almost like you're running a show or something, you fucking weirdo.
It's something. Okay, I didn't get one. Sad face. But you do recover 7 points of healing from Casus, and you are brought back to standing. Well, laying down, but
Thanks, Ghost Live.
the land of the living. Yeah.
I don't remember if Skithris doesn't remember if Kaya has this ability, but I'm going to take a swish of my wand and cast prestidigitation on myself, cleaning myself of all blood. Woo!
Pretty sure it does like a 6-inch area.
I keep doing it. It's 6 seconds. It's fine. It's like 1 minute to clean my face, a few more minutes for my torso. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's a cantrip. I keep casting. It's fine.
Wait, what is this? Instantaneous. Oh, okay.
Kaya, on the other hand, is like the one wizard without prestidigitation and just kind of like slops out onto the other side of this blood pool, completely drenched and looking quite miserable.
So, that was the thing that just happened. So are we gonna like barricade ourselves down here and go to fucking sleep? I'm incredibly tired.
I think I've almost died like 3 times now as he just like 1,000-yard stairs into the pool.
Am I conscious at this point?
You are conscious.
Okay. Darrows, still lying on his side, is going to sort of like get up on one shoulder and just like shoot glances at Kaya and Getzal and just say, "What were you trying to accomplish? Is that our way out?"
I mean, we could cut this up and make food, or we could chop tentacles and make a rope. There's some use here. Actually, I kind of wanted the teeth to put on my armor as he wades through blood. Wait, after resting shortly. He'll wait back.
Resting shortly.
Kaya will
That's an
kind of
hour.
motion to the blood and say, "We don't have all the answers of this place. We have to search where we can. There might be something underneath."
Well, there's a way to search without running headlong into whatever the hell this thing is. We need to stay together and communicate our plan before we execute.
You do realize we literally announced that we were heading this way. I announced I was going to observe Getzal, and you decided to go the other way.
Observe Getzal as he runs headlong into a beast alone.
Do you realize the flaw in your logic?
Yeah, it's trusting randoms in a prison.
Perhaps you should stick closer to others.
Oh man. All right. He got to do it. He's got to do it. I'm just fucking
Who's doing what?
getting big. I'm getting big.
Oh, do you like flare your
Yeah, I'm slithering up to Kaya, flaring my hood.
flares his hood?
Maybe you should think more about the fact that if all of us die, you're not getting out of here by your damn self.
You do realize I did not conjure this creature.
You egged
Getzal was
on.
coming this way. Perhaps you should also stick close too. Do not go wandering, little one.
I'm very sorry for this.
Don't be sorry. I
Well, I
totally
have to.
consent. Go ahead, I consent.
It's all will throw up.
I am going to try to bite her.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
Technically, I don't have a real bite attack, so I'll roll like just a d20 or something.
I mean, it's either going to be like athletics or acrobatics, right? Because you would be proficient in using your mouth, I guess?
What that mouth do? All right, sure. I'm gonna try.
It's a
I got a 21.
21?
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Where do you bite Kaya?
I bite her on like the neck, essentially.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What does that do?
I mean, it kind of depends on you, right? Because technically speaking, my poison spray is an innate part of being a 1T, and I suppose the flavor. The thing is, the majority of snakes, especially when they're adults, they can choose whether or not.
Are
to,
you choosing
emit
to
venom.
poison her?
No.
Okay, then you deal 1d4 points of damage.
Cool. I had to.
It's fine.
think
It's fine.
As he leaps,
Where
Darrows
are
is
we that this is
going-
happening? Like, are you
Well,
still
Kaya's
around
on
the
the other
blood?
side.
pool. Yeah, no, I'm still laying on my side.
So,
Oh,
Skithers,
I mean,
you
I did-
like.
leap
I
across?
did say I went over there. No,
Okay.
I just slithered over there.
Oh yeah, no, he slithered and got up all in her business before
Okay.
he did this.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So as you bite Kaya, she just immediately grabs the sides of your frills and pulls you close, and in a very low and insidious tone, right into your ear hole or your ear, I don't know what you have. She says, "Try that again one more time. I dare you."
The thing is, she said as I do it, which means my fangs are still inside. Which means I'm injecting the venom now. This is what you get.
Well, I think
Darrows
in
is
general,
protesting across the way. just-
laying on the ground. No, don't.
no, he's at this point seeing this
Yeah.
escalating.
And meanwhile, Getzal will be like, fight, 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 fight.
Skithris, your poison spray is a targeted ability, right?
No, it's a DC.
Okay, so roll that so we can see it. And then that means Kaya makes a saving throw. A con save.
It's a con save, yeah.
Okay. I'm rolling like garbage
Wow.
today. Do you know how many nat ones I've rolled today?
You had a
3.
nat 20 in your pocket, but it's okay.
Oh my god.
You take 3 points of poison damage, Kaya, and Skithris's fangs are still in ya.
Okay. She very visibly winces at this, and her hands just kind of like dig deeper, her nails just like burying into your frill. And she says, I'm not scared of you.
This is not
Do you?
what you're supposed to do.
You
Me
would
too,
willfully
Sunglasses.
hurt someone. Do you realize what you're doing right now? Is this who you wanted to be? Imagine what your parents would think if they knew that you were attacking someone who wants to escape just like you.
Yeah, she should not have said anything about my parents. I maybe would have let this go, but I can't now. I just can't.
Okay, so what do you do?
Well, consider she's already holding my frill. I too will grab her while my mouth is still on her. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Yeah.
That's 20.
All right.
It's all will look over to Darrows and be like, I gotta go take a piss. And then he like walks down the hall.
I just love Joel's face. He's just like, what the fuck is happening?
I know, as a GM, I would be panicking so hard right now. I'd be like,
At the statement by Getzal, Darrows is just going to get up and shake his head and just say, this is hopeless. You all can kill each other. I'm going to find a way out of here. And he's just going to trot back over to where we fought the warden pet. He's fully out of this situation.
And he'll look and see Darrows walking the other way and be like, wait, should we check this area just in case we miss something?
You check wherever you think is best. You seem to know what you're doing. I'm going to go survive over here.
Second question, is it normal to pee blood?
He doesn't answer the second question.
I can't believe. As you walk away, the bickering and the fighting behind you gets all with all of his very pertinent questions. The world shifts and changes. Chat, thanks for the chaos. It seems aptly timed with what's going on here today.
Wait, this
No.
wasn't chaos?
This,
I wanted to do one thing.
What are you doing as everything fades out?
I cast sleep on Skithris.
Sleep isn't an area, though.
It doesn't target me.
It doesn't target anything.
Well,
For what it's worth, you're an elf, so you probably have the Fey ancestry, right?
no, I am not an elf.
Oh. Apparently it is getting kinky, like one of the commenters said.
No.
No.
We're both going to sleep.
No.
It's fine. We're both going to sleep.
Oh my god. All right. Roll your sleep. I don't even need you anyway.
What?
Roll the sleep.
Yeah, do you have 18 hit points?
How many hit points do you have?
I have 5. I can cast it so that it's not going to affect me and it'll affect you.
We're like this, though.
I'm a wizard that knows my spells.
All right. I mean, I did cast Shocking Grasp. All right, I
And
fumbled
hit
it.
her with poison and bitter and
Yeah, it's whatever. All right, apparently I'm sleeping.
the world shifts and changes.
Nailed it.
Smoke rises from a burning village. You look around, Darrows. You recognize this place. But you aren't alone this time. people that you met in that God's forsaken prison are here with you. The snake seems to be sleeping. Kaya is brushing off the blood. Gets all. Probably trying to take a leak somewhere. Realizes that everything has shifted around. The voice calls out to you. The one that we all now loathe. Darrows. I thought we should take a walk along memory lane to brighter times.
No.
Why don't you show
no.
your new friends where you came from?
Oh no, I can't. I can't.
The village burns fitfully, and we note that there are roughly 20 people on their knees, bound in the village square. There are soldiers around the square, all of them wearing very particular, crisp, clean uniforms, though some covered with blood and soot. Darrows, you note that you're wearing your old uniform.
No, I forsake this. I forsake this.
A voice calls out from the group where the villagers are. A grizzled, older man slams his faceplate up on his helmet and yells out to you. Darrows! Round up the rest of them! And he gestures off to a house down one of the lanes.
They're just children.
The faithless all deserve their end.
This isn't justice.
Darrows, what are you saying?
I'm saying that they're not the ones without faith. I'm breaking my oath. I can't be a part of anything that does this to innocent people.
He glares at you, slams down his visor again, points off to 3 of your squad members. You've known them for years. And he shouts to them. Seems like Darrows needs to be taught a lesson as well. Round him up. We'll throw him in the stocks. And your friends approach you.
Jezza, Ezra, you can't be buying this bullshit.
Darrows, it's what Boar decrees. It comes from the highest order. We must do this. These people, they're unclean.
Unclean? They're... What, because they're different? They believe in different things? They haven't even heard of Boar.
We
and
bring...
that's justice to you.
And order, yes. This is what we are told to do. It's what we were born to do. Darrows, come quietly. And you note that 2 of them begin to circle you here.
I was born to protect the innocent, to show them what I thought was the light of protection. Order is meant to help the people, not enslave the people.
Darrows, I'm going to have to bring you in. I really don't want this to be the hard way. Let's talk some sense. You spend a night in the stocks, the sergeant will forgive you.
Oh, I don't need his forgiveness. And I'm not the one who needs sense talked into them. And at this point, his hand is on his warhammer.
Yeah. The rest of the party, sans Skithris, is party to all of this. You see all of this happening. You see Darrows now surrounded by 3 of people wearing the same uniform as him. Do you do anything here? Or do you just let it play out?
Like the three of us are watching this?
Yeah. You're all there.
Gets all would definitely go to Darrows and be like, yo man, you okay? You want me to kill him?
This isn't part of the memory.
Right, and so I don't know that Darrows knows this is a memory at this point. I think he is just fully like back where he was at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Getzal has quite broken him out of it yet.
Sure.
If Darrows doesn't respond and seems for at a loss for words, then Getzal will be like, well, my dad always told me that no one ever can make you do anything you don't want to do. So I like, good on you for like standing up for yourself, dude. And then he'll just like stand there and then like leaning a spear.
I think at this point, if Getzal is still going on about this, I think he realizes he goes to like he assumes it's like a villager or something, and I think he goes to tell them like to get back, and I think he does a double take, realizing, oh my god, this is the person that I've been in prison with.
Mm-hmm.
Getzal, this can't be real. Is this real? I didn't want you to see this, any of you to see this.
It's all good, man. I mean, we all have our pasts. We all have trauma we're trying to get over, you know? This is like whatever you got to deal with, whatever you got to process, you know, I'm here for you, dude.
I do not understand you. This isn't real. And I think he just turns his back on his friends.
Okay.
I think it's starting to snap him out of it. Getzal is starting to sort of shake him out of this.
Okay. Your friends rush at you as you turn to walk away. And we hear the screams of the village people as Darrows' memory calls back to the moments that those people were slaughtered in the village square. The smoke shrouds you and your friends. You didn't have to kill your friends that day, like you did so many years before. And you're pulled back into that stupid prison basement. Skithris asleep on the ground, but Getzal still next to you. And that's where we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in to DieFall Presents Ruin Lapis. Hey all, Joel here. Just want to talk to you about the DieFall Patreon, and more specifically, a game that you can participate in. As a patron of the Shard of Discord tier, you are eligible to create a character to take part in an interactive game with your fellow supporters that can and will change the story, world, and interactions within the 3 Ruin shows. You and the other supporters will be occupying a bastion of instability, a gateway to the other planes and realms in which the cast members of Lapis, Crimson, and Auric will be adventuring. It is your job to ensure the gateway remains open and operable. This is done through handling a crisis every other week, building defenses, constructing weapons, undergoing training, or bringing the fight to the enemies amongst the many planes. You will also be able to make and find items to assist the player's efforts. You and others will plan your course of action for every month, whether to build, fight, forage, defend, etc. each option ranging in difficulty and effect on the world around you. In the event of a crisis, characters will be chosen or volunteer to take that crisis on during a monthly live stream, where players will roll for their successes and failures. All planning and rolling will happen in the Discord server in patron-specific channels, which players will be given access to after joining the Shard of Discord on patreon.com/DieFall. The link is obviously in the description below. You'll also get the rules document and the instructions on character creation. Will you be the scout that finds the supplies necessary to survive, the builder that expands the shard's capabilities, the warrior that defends the portal, or even the chef that ensures everyone is fed? You can support us, play a game, and affect the adventure all at the same time. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I'll be there, as I always am. Thank you all for your support and patronage. And please do continue to enjoy all of the Dungeons & Dragons content, because there is always more. Bye. And welcome back to DieFall Presents Ruin Lapis. The stuff happened. Tentacles happened. And then horrible flashbacks. It was great. Good time.
It's like high school all over again.
Little PC on PC combat. Well, yeah, you're back in the blood room. What do you want to do?
Take a nap.
Yeah, I mean, so in this room, the rooms downstairs, there's the dining room, the library, which is kind of comfortable. There are the padded rooms with the mostly tortured individuals inside of them. There are also the beds with the straps on them. With also
real cozy shit.
The mostly tortured people.
I think our cells outside were better than.
Yeah, and then there's
seriously,
upstairs.
what are we doing down here?
Then there's upstairs, which is built to be as comfortable and unassuming as possible. Yeah.
It's all look to the group, and well, first he'll shake twice, and then he'll go over to Kaya, and then just look at.
Wait,
her
did you have
over
your
the
fly
body.
down the whole time you were trying to help out Darrows?
I guess I do have. Yeah, he'll put his everything back on, but like, he'll go over. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You're taking a leak, and then
He is okay. So like, it's a really emotional scene. We're shot from like
Just
the
focus
top
from
up,
far.
and he,
yeah, shoulder
and
on
he,
Look at my
and he
eyes, look at
walks
my
up
eyes.
and he puts his hand on my shoulder and says that, leans on the spear, and then it's a zoom out, it
His
pulls out
booty
like an
cheeks?
establishing shot, and it's just his ass. Like
Hey,
he's bottomless the
His
entire
glutes
time.
are
he's
great
doing it.
though. They're
Pooh Bear in it.
thing of beauty.
Oh yeah.
After
God.
he pulls back on his pants and like tightens his belt strap and everything, he'll go over to Kaya and be like, "Whoa, what happened there?" As Skithris is passed out on the.
Kaya just kind of like gently pats him on the head and like has very, very gently set him aside and says, I believe they call this timeout.
That's not a bad idea. As he immediately gets on the ground and like, begins to pass out.
Like into the
Next to
puddle of
Skithers.
blood next to him. Like, oh,
If there's any
Kaya-
sleep mist, he'll like try to waft it into.
inhale the sleep mist.
I have a spell slot. I do. I have one left.
Next to the blood.
No. Kaya's just gonna be like, I'm going to rest upstairs. Perhaps find a bucket or something.
That's a better idea. As he will get up and can I pick up Skithris and
He's very long, so his tail might drag a bit behind, but you are very strong.
okay.
Wear him like a feather boa.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'll take great care. I'll hold him like this, and
Cradle him.
and then I'll follow. How do you pronounce your name, Kaya?
Kaya.
Kaya, got it. I'll pronounce Kaya, or I'll follow Kaya wherever she goes. Yeah.
So what do you pronounce Kaya? Husband and wife?
Sorry. Pronounce Kaya, leader.
Deceased
Hey.
at.
Whoa! Okay.
I didn't say what day midnight.
What do you think? Kaya, everyone's following you now.
Is Darrows with us?
Yeah, I think he follows. He is still sort of separate from the group, sort of, I think, half in and out of his own thoughts right now. Following, I would say, reluctantly, distantly.
Perhaps we should
following.
all take some time, collect ourselves, have a bath. Just dripping blood everywhere.
Yeah, those ducks don't need that pond to themselves. They would take a section of it. Like,
There are baths in the building in case you
well,
don't
there you
want to bathe in the pond.
perfect.
Getzal has never once used one of those. He has
That's
always
gone
been
and
in the
ducked
pond.
What
blood.
is this hygiene?
I thought the ducks were prisoners too. I thought we were just in the group showers.
Oh, God.
Can we go all the way to the courtyard, or is there anything that'll like block our path at all?
So you head upstairs, back out into the building, right? Out of the green door, and you look around, and there's still that, like, puppet-like guard there. The ones that you defeated previously have been replaced. The remains of the guards still lie there on the ground. And they see you as you come out, right? They're faceless heads turning to you, and you hear the, "Hey, you there! Step away!"
And Getzal will look to Kaya and be like, "Will they attack us? Have they ever attacked us?"
Perhaps if we step away and comply, they won't be a problem.
And then he'll be like, "All right," and so he'll just like
Walk
Keep
away from the
following.
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like pick their spears back up and just stand next to the open green door. They don't pursue. They don't do anything.
What is beyond the green door?
What is beyond the green? Where you just were.
Oh, we're just okay. Got it. Okay.
Coming back out, you are in a hallway. You're rather close to your residence halls, if that's the direction that you wanted to head, or if you were thinking about going out to the courtyard. There's, much like when you got here, there's nothing to stop you here except for these puppets, as far as you can tell.
If we can't find like a way out, what if we take a bunch of spears and just like dig it into the wall and just like climb the wall like that? That's a good idea, right? As Skithers' head is lolling.
Oh. Yes. This is my room here. Goodbye. Kaya goes in and slams the door.
Yeah, there's just like trails of blood that you guys have brought up from the green door. There's just,
Kaya has like a long dress too, so it's just a smear.
it looks like
Yeah.
a horror movie as we look behind you. Yeah, Getzal, do you go put Skithers in his room?
Yeah, and tuck him in. And then
Tuck him in?
yeah.
Aww.
and then he'll head out and be like, "Well," as he looks at, is Cassis still there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying
Okay,
not to
Arcasis,
RP her as much as possible because I don't want to step on any toes. So she's just in the background attending with you.
And be like, "Well, I guess we should take a nap." And then as he'll finger gun and then head to his room and then just pass out when he gets to the inside.
Darrows.
Yeah, I think Darrows will part ways with Casis and head to his room. I think is this mechanically, are we long resting, short resting?
This will be your long rest.
Oh yeah. Okay,
A much
Good.
needed.
Okay.
This is the 4th session and you're taking your first long rest.
Yeah,
God, is that our
baby.
wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I know I have to get like a certain amount of hours, but if it's cool with you flavor wise, I think he's gonna have trouble sleeping
Sure.
for the first few hours. The exhaustion not quite knocking him out. I think he'll get up and there are windows in our room. Yeah, like do they overlook the courtyard?
They are barred, but yes, there are windows.
Right. Does he, I mean, I imagine prisoners are still sort of aimlessly milling about.
Yeah, you take a look outside.
Yeah, has anything shifted at all since what we did in the basement?
Roll me a
Sounds-
perception check.
That sounds dodgy. What we did in the basement. The
What did we do
prequel
in
to
the
what we do
basement?
in the shadows.
And then the
Percepties.
sequel to, well, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
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 It was in the basement.
I'm gonna use my nat 20.
You look outside and amongst the trees and towards the pond, and you note something. The ducks aren't in the pond. They are piles of feathers and blood. You look around and you see dismembered other prisoners. And as you keep watching, you see about 10 of these things running around the courtyard.
Oh, gods.
This is the result of Getzal's flame card.
What are they doing? Are they just
Eating.
wreaking havoc?
Yep. You note, with your natural 20, there is a large tunnel in the ground going up from somewhere. And one of those things is even bigger than the one that was downstairs. There are many smaller ones and some middling, but there is a very, very large creature with its scythe-like appendages, bristles and spines, and way too many teeth.
Darrows is going to grab as many comfy things off of his bed as he can and take his rest outside of the doors of his companions in the hallway.
Yeah. Do you like shut the end hallway door as well?
Yeah, and I think even I would go. Is that the only entrance to our area?
It is.
I would go so far as to put my warhammer in the door
Okay.
if I can bar the door with that.
Sure. And you do so. And you place it there. And for the first time in what seems like an actual age, the party gets to rest.
A month, maybe?
The party also, it's level 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
So, welcome to level
We're
4.
so buff.
You're so buff. You finally get to rest. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. So we had talked about this previously. If you guys are ready to do your level up in the middle of show now, that would be super dope. And we can talk about the things you're willing to share with the I was gonna say the chat at home, of what you're doing with your level, and those of you that want to keep secret stuff, you can keep secret stuff. If you got like cool new spells you want to boast about, go ahead. Otherwise, I will sit here and regale chat with lovely stories of my childhood.
So I'm a coward and I never roll for HP. So
Same.
Wow. Let the
I'm
chaos
just gonna
rule.
no, I'm just gonna get
All right, hang
normal
on.
HP.
Pull.
What do you mean?
I'm
The
gonna.
first time,
You gotta be kidding me.
the first time I played in a campaign with Joel, I made this really cool a rogue, and I kept leveling up and rolling ones, and it was awful. I had like 9 hit points at level 3.
I take the average. I don't even mess around with that. I can't even.
There's a poll up in chat right now. What do you do for your HP? Do you roll for it or do you take the average? If you answer
Am I
average,
the only
you're wrong.
absolute menace
I roll.
rolling for
I
it?
absolutely roll. Yeah, you're the only one in this group so far.
I usually have to be the tank for the party, so I like always make sure that my health is like good.
I mean, no, it sounds like smart and sound advice.
Yeah.
I'm just a fucking fool. So.
Cute though.
No. You. Stop. Chill, I am married.
We
Not yet.
we also don't like in the shows we don't min roll anymore since that day. If you roll minimum, you just re-roll.
Oh my
If you roll anything
god.
above that, then. Hey, wow, Darrows, that's a 10. That's 10 hit points. Wow, that's crazy. That's above average.
Oh man,
That's
I-
well, that's
I-
crazy.
looking pretty
Look at that.
above average there.
Oh, imagine.
Oof.
Imagine. Wow, most of the chat
gonna-
takes the average.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Chat, whatever. Hey man, I'm not shaming
Coward
you for
life is
your
best.
wrong opinions.
I will cave to peer pressure and I'll roll. If it's under a 4, I'm gonna bite somebody.
No.
That's my job.
It's an
Wait,
8.
That's
It's-
no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Why is that
I need-
wrong?
Are you not
Um,
a D8?
Because I am a leveling up wizard, so it's gonna be a die 6.
Oh. You got a 7 on a
Oh.
die 6. That's a 4.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Technically, mine's wrong too then.
Oh, well, I think it's the same, isn't it?
Nope.
Is it a D12?
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a D12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, it's even higher. It's 13
And that's
total.
before my modifier.
13 total.
Oh man, oh man.
Yeah, wow, that's great.
Looking pretty
You know?
above average. This is not sustainable. I'm
Looking
gonna regret all
pretty
this bragging.
Above average.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
It's funny. It's good. It's good.
That's why I took strength for my ability increase. So
There you go.
got that
You
18
put
strength score.
put both in there?
Yep.
Wow. Beefy. Beefy. Love it.
If I'm gonna clap cheeks, I'm gonna clap cheeks.
Amazing.
I assume the new spell. Or I assume you don't have the new book yet.
I bought it. I don't know if it's in the compendium yet.
Oh, I can double check. Oh, it is.
Nice.
Chat, I got a new spell from what Fizzbang's something dragons.
Fizzband's
that the new one?
Treasury of Dragons. The new book.
Fizzbang's Dragon.
Yeah, apparently I'm gonna be a little bit more icy now. Because I had frostbite. I decided to replace suggestion with ice knife because
Why not?
suggestion essentially. And then I got a new cool level 2 spell.
There are a lot of new dragons, by the way.
Oh, I
Which
like
is
that.
very cool. Very, very cool.
I like that for my homebrew for reasons.
deep dragon. Ancient crystal dragon. Oh, and they have great
Are
art
these
for them
Yu-Gi-Oh
too.
cards?
Yeah. The
My
sapphire
blue-eyed
dragon.
ancient dragon.
Yeah, they have all these like crystal dragons now.
Give up, Yu-Gi. You'll never win.
You'll never win. Not with my blue eyes, white dragon. But the
Dude, how's
best
he supposed to?
is
he
still
supposed to
Elder
win?
Brain Dragon. Elder Brain Dragon.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, Elder Brain Dragon is
Big brain dragon.
is a thing. You know, I'll drag him over to the
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
thing here to show you what he looks like. He's disgusting. I love him. Let's see if he'll pop up. Yeah, there we go. How do I do the like?
Oh, no.
Wasn't it like Shift L or something? How do I make the token pop up more?
Hold Alt.
Was it Alt? Was it Alt L? No. That was Shift L. Not. Anyways, I'll just zoom in. This is our boy. That's Elder Brain Dragon. He's big and
It has-
terrifying.
A brain on its back?
An elder brain.
Ew.
Then it has a brain-sucking mouth.
Yep.
Very gross.
That's fucking horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Let's look at some cool abilities. Tadpool Brine Breath.
What'd you call me?
The dragon exhales a 120-foot line, 15 feet wide. Each creature in the air must make a DC 22 con save or take 10d10 psychic damage on fail. On success or failure, if the creature isn't in construct or undead, it becomes infested with illithid tadpoles. Take 3d10 psychic damage on each start of your turns and can repeat the save. If the humanoid is reduced to 0 hit points while infested, the creature is stable or remains unconscious for 12 hours. When the period of unconsciousness ends, you transform into a mind flayer.
Wow.
That's a yikes.
Yeah. Also has tentacle attacks, as well as bite and
Of course it
claw.
does.
Bite, claw, and
Of course it does.
tentacle. Yeah. You get to make 4 attacks, 1 bite, 2 claw, and 1 tentacle.
Yeah.
Horrifying. That's Fizzband's Treasury of Dragons, chat. Pretty awesome.
Is that episode 7?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm pretty sure we will just die.
That's fine.
Cool. Did you guys get your rest/level all done and in?
Yes, sir.
Excellent,
Yes.
excellent. Thank you very, very much. So, bringing us back to your regularly scheduled programming, our players have finally all gotten their rest. Have leveled up, and things are super duper cool, I'm sure. What do you want to do as you wake up in a morning here back in the prison, as it were?
It's all will definitely obnoxiously yawn, and he'll like scratch himself as he like walks out of his room, and then head over to the door while whistling, and I see Darrows at like the foot of it, essentially, the exit, and he'll just be like, hey man, could you move? I gotta go to the gym. Like I gotta.
Yeah, I think Darrows will like awake with a start, and just go to like instinctively like grapple your leg and throw you down, and then realize it's you, and you're not. Hang on, before the gym, we should gather the party. And he's just looking around and making sure that nothing broke through the door that he had barred and everybody's safe and whatnot.
Who cleaned themselves off in the bath the evening before?
That's all
Kaya
did
did.
not.
That's all did
Absolutely
not. Darrows.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay. And Skithris used
No.
prestidigitation a long time ago. So,
Githris has not taken a normal bath for like cleanliness purposes in a very long time.
you did, however, wake up in your bed, tucked in.
Yep. I'm confused.
Quetzal will definitely do lunges from Darrows to each room and knock on it. As he's like, hey, I guess we have to. Darrows wants to meet up really quick. So, sorry to wake you. Apologies.
And yeah, I guess when the group's gathered, I think he'll open the door to his room and shuffle everybody toward the window and just say, it appears we're going to need to. Well, first of all, what does the situation look like outside? Because presumably hours have passed. It might be worse.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
You remember when you were a true prisoner of this place, your mind was pretty lost. There are more bodies outside.
Mhm.
Yeah. people that probably just were like, ooh, the ducks, I like those, to go wander outside, and were met with their gruesome fate.
Are we your like gothic grimdark crew? And then Crimson Auric have like fun adventures?
Both of them get pretty dark.
Am I to understand that the ducks were real?
The ducks were real.
What did a duck do to go to hell?
They're pretty evil.
Our
I mean-
colloquial understanding of hell is significantly different than this world's, but they must
There's
have
a
been
duck hell, which
really
implies there's a
terrible
duck heaven.
In Auric, there are dogs that they have
True.
also befriended. So
Oh
they're
well, that's where I know you're bullshitting. This ain't hell because dogs are too good.
Dogs don't go to hell.
Dogs don't go to hell. That movie wasn't made anyway.
For what it's worth, if you look up what actual ducks do, they are only in hell. All ducks. go
Oh
ducks.
yeah, no, I've
All
witnessed some
ducks.
like really cagey duck shit in the park near me.
Cagey
It's
duck
not,
shit.
Ducks are
dude.
bad.
It's
Ducks are
things that
terrible.
will, yeah, it's like demonetization bad. Like it's
Yeah, it's really bad.
it's gross.
It's always actually comforted to see the creatures outside and not ducks.
yeah,
so it's,
thankfully. But yeah, so
You note that they have there's more than one large hole now. It seems that there are more entrances underneath somewhere. Whether or not they're going back to where they came from and coming back, or making passageways or nesting, you're not clear on how these creatures function. But there are more like holes in the ground rather than just the single large one that you saw before your rest.
got it. Yeah, so he'll just direct everyone to the window and just, we're going to need a plan here. It appears things are just getting worse.
It'll be hard to get a lot of dead bodies of the guards now. Probably should have done that earlier. So walking-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Going outside of the actual like hallway. Not that he's going to do it, but just from like passive memory or whatever. What is the scene out there? Is it just like a staircase going down, or like a?
Just like in the building?
Yeah, or is it like, are we on ground floor or anything like that?
You are on the second floor.
second
Kind
floor,
of like looking downwards here. There's a singular floor above you, but like you remember, like the gym was like 2 stories, so was the library and the dining hall and all that stuff. So down at the end of your hall there would be stairs that would go up and down between the levels here. You're up on the kind of residence area, right? You're one of the residence halls. Yeah, so you're on the second floor currently.
Like we could climb out, or did anyone ever see anyone come in or out from like guards? Because I don't remember anything.
Kaya and I found where the guards are, for lack of a better word, created, but that led to a dead end. It seems there are these tunnels that they've dug, which it just sounds like all kinds of bad ideas. Or presumably an entrance where they bring the prisoners in. I mean, we all had to get here somehow. Does anyone remember?
How did you get here?
I think really hard.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, do history or like a wisdom saving throw or something like that, to see if you remember how.
11 history.
11 history.
Hell yeah. 18 on Darrows. Okay. Looking good.
Skythos is is not actively
Big
trying
brain.
to remember.
It's just like, I don't know, I'm just here right now.
Yeah, he doesn't
fair
think that
enough.
he would know.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Well, Darrows, it makes sense. You'd have to come in from somewhere. You've not seen an
Yeah.
exit. The only exit that
And I
you've
think-
seen is the teleportation, right? Like, okay.
Right. And I think Darrows at this point has taken the journal that he was writing in at the top of the show and is like thumbing through the pages of like trying to figure out if he like noticed a pattern or whatever that he's not thinking of.
Did we ever... When you were looking for Getzal, did you guys ever stop in at the library?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It
I was
Does
just gonna
not
ask.
ring a bell.
That's fine.
Maybe we should go to the library.
Well, okay, hang on. I just wanted to clarify. Oh,
I'll be spending my vacation at the library.
there
Having
are
fun isn't hard when you have a library card.
plenty of rooms. There are plenty of doors like leading to various different places around this building that you haven't been to that are guarded by those faceless puppets. The places that were accessible to you were always like the dining hall, the library, the bathing rooms, the gym, and the courtyard. Off the top of my head are the ones that I'm remembering. But there are other places. The only one that ever seemed really worthwhile was big and green. But it doesn't mean that you've seen the whole building. And I think that's like what you come up with. You're looking at your notes, you're like, I don't think we've got the whole place.
Perhaps we should investigate the expanse of these halls. That might be another avenue of escape that we have not seen yet.
It's a better plan than what we have right now. And then he'll get up and stretch and get ready to tussle.
Get ready
Yeah, I
to
think-
tussle.
I think, yeah, just a general investigation of different avenues that we haven't explored yet.
Sure. You notice as you begin to investigate the building, it's rather conspicuously less occupied. For pretty good reason, all of that being out in the courtyard. The puppet guards are still here. They are still functioning. The ones that had to replace others, yeah, there's just the bodies of their predecessors lying on the floor in front of them. You go to all the, old stomping grounds that you've seen, and there are some doors at the end of hallways that you note you have never been down before. You've never had reason to go down before, and it never even occurred to you that you needed to.
Onward.
I try every door.
I try every door. Yeah, I mean, the doors that are of interest have still two of those puppet-like guards standing outside.
I ask Getzel to try every door.
Which one is the largest door? The one that's most interesting.
DM, is the door hot?
Well, as we learned when we were children, if there is a fire in your house, you should touch the door with the back of your hand to see if that door is indeed
my-
hot.
It's true.
So having not yet done that, I don't think I can determine that for you, Darrows.
I was a Boy Scout for like a second. That makes sense.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, one of them is a double door rather than just like a singular door. It is
Definitely
guarded.
go to that one.
It is. It has like
Two
the two
doors
faceless,
for the price of one. Count me in.
and they're both hot. There's two guards standing, one to either side of this double door. Yeah, I mean, what do you want to do? You approach him?
Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and focus on the door, and he's gonna try to kick it open.
So as you approach the door, they do that thing that they always do and lower their spears and go, "Hey, you there, stop."
I guess it is better to address the guards first. So he'll go ahead and take out his own spear, and then just like stab one of them.
Okay. Roll me stab. That's a 21.
Yeah, 21. And then he'll use both hands on this one.
Okay.
For 9 damage. for one of them.
One crumples in front of you. The other one goes, "Hey, stop that!" And I guess I need to pull up the guard because I didn't think you were gonna stab these guys some more. But
Well, I don't know.
it's good. No, it's good. They deserve it. Probably. They're just puppets. We don't really know, right?
They're not real people.
puppets
They don't
go to
have
hell.
souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. It rolls a 16 to hit. It'll miss.
I used 2 hands, so I think 17 was my AC. Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll miss. And
right.
then you can stab him again.
Yeah, I'll just have
They
him.
don't like have health, so like 9 points.
I got 7.
He
for
bats
this
it
one.
out of the way, says, I've bested you! And then tries to stab you again.
Dialogue.
Oh, he missed.
right.
You're too fast for me!
I got another natural 1, 7. If you guys want to just walk around me and open the door yourselves, you
Darrows
totally
is
can.
gonna step in and hit this thing.
It's like a Star Wars battle right now.
Bam,
It's just,
bam, bam. I am your father! Join me on the
That
dark
makes-
side!
Oh my
Why did you
God.
say you went out for milk when we already had milk in the fridge?
I'm even lactose intolerant. Truly the purest of evil. All right, Darrows, roll me an attack. Yeah, I mean, you smash him. It crumples into the wall.
He was a fighter, that one. Whew.
Yes, perhaps we're still a little bit groggy, but keep on your toes when fighting puppets. Let's just open the door.
Immediately afterwards, he will rush through the door with a 25.
Slam! Knocking both of these open, and in front of you is just like this large, like atrium, in the middle of which is a fountain. It's rather nice, burbling quietly there. There are some doors, smaller ones, on the far side, and you do see a kind of largest staircase going up to a second floor as well. But rather conspicuously on your left, big old doors and some windows that lead out. Not into the courtyard. But you see a cobblestone square and buildings beyond. What looks to be a moat of some kind?
He'll scramble to get up and press his face against the glass and then explain to the others what he sees.
Are there no guards out here? Also, from this distance, can we discern if there are beings across? I don't want to say people.
Roll me perception.
All right. 11.
An 11. You actually do note some people. There are 2 people, and actual people, wearing robes, kind of over off to the side next to the fountain. And they looked up as you burst through the door here. They don't do much of anything, but you note that, like, one of them seems to be holding a stack of books, and the other one seems to have, like, a sheaf of papers and has these, like, very small spectacles on, and they're just discussing with themselves. They give a glance to you. They look aware of their surroundings, and then they just kind of go back to their conversation.
And then, oh, wait.
Is there anything wrong with their eyes? No purpley bits about them?
No purpley bits about them.
Gets will look to Kaya and be like, do I?
No. We'll call that Plan B.
Okay, I just want to just let me know. I got, and he taps his hand axes on the side.
Very good initiative, yes.
You also note, towards the doors, actual guards, not puppets. And they see you as you're out here, and cock their heads to the side, and one of them begins to approach, slowly. Does seem to have like some kind of cudgel at his side there, and is wearing a uniform. You note that it has a similar mask symbol on it as the coins that you found downstairs. He's got dark hair, bit of a beard, and dark eyes. He looks at you as he approaches. Good afternoon. Where did you just come from?
Quetzal will look to the others, and then just confirm that they want him to answer before
It's like,
he opens his mouth.
I'm gonna slither up from the back and just say, well, we just came from a meeting with the warden.
Oh. All right then. Turns around and says, Eric, the warden have visitors today. Turns, shrugs. Warden's been in and out for days. I don't know. Go check with her assistant. He rolls his eyes and looks like, I really don't want to have to do that. How about this? Go shut those doors over there. And, well, you don't seem like the others that are in there. Something's wrong with their heads. It's why they're placed there. They don't seem to be all there.
Of course.
Yeah, as he's standing there covered in blood.
But if you don't mind, I'll take your names, just in case.
Quetzal. My friends call me Bishop, though. Good to see you. This is well, I don't want to introduce you guys for you. That's rude. As he just stands to the side.
I'm gonna think back to the name of like a random merchant
Sure.
from my homeland. I am Taryn Luslow.
Right. And he seems to be writing this all down in a small notebook.
I'll also, after I give that name, I'll go slither and close the doors.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. No trouble, right? We heard there's a bit of a commotion in the courtyard area.
As he
The ducks.
The docks.
The ducks.
What about the docks?
The duck.
Right. What about them?
They seem to have attracted some tunneling creatures. Very similar to the warden's pet.
Warden has a pet.
I would have expected you to know. My apologies.
I just guard the front door.
Absolutely fair. Yes, they came and ate the ducks. It's an entire mess.
Eric, you may want to call the boss on this one. Apparently our ducks have attracted some pests. And Eric's like, I don't really have to. Oh, they fine. All right.
For what it's worth, the warden is aware of it, and it seems she's having someone do it, although she didn't say who.
Oh, that sounds all right. You're not hurt though. You looked a little bandaged up here. A lot of blood. Is that duck blood?
No,
yeah,
not at all.
It was a bit of a mess.
I'm sorry. He says no. You said yes. Hang on a second.
There's duck blood.
Are you supposed to be out here?
I'm going to say yes.
And I stab him. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and use that natural 20. And,
Okay.
This man was just doing his job.
We're fucking prisoners, and we escaped from prison, and we're meeting guards.
It seems like they don't know what was really going on.
And I'm
there,
covered
but
in
whatever.
blood, and they're asking too many questions.
You already said it. Stab him.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's 20, yeah.
Roll me damage.
we'll do. I feel like he's gonna mess me up. We're gonna do one-handed with 9 and oh, that's okay. 9. So that's 15 damage.
15 points of damage as you slam your spear into this guy, and he crumples to the ground, presumably dead as he gurgles out. Eric is at the top of the stairs where he went to go run to get the boss. He goes, hey, stop them! Someone, stop, help!
Are the people that are reading next to us as well?
Oh, horrified and running now.
Oh, I chase after with aggressive and stab them.
I'm running towards the door.
No
I'm
witnesses
slithering towards the door.
You stab this pencil pusher
24
in the back.
9 damage.
Yeah, no, they die. They're dead again. Dead. The other one makes it to the door and pushes it open, and you see like desks beyond and people behind it. And he goes scrambling in there. There's papers flying about, and he's, help, please, someone's murdering. There's someone out there covered in blood.
Stop running as I take my hand axe out, and then like.
No.
Can we see the exit from where we are?
It's the door that they were standing by.
Yes.
Yeah, I started slithering towards them.
Yeah, is there like some kind of lock mechanic, like bars?
You just go.
What
You
does
go
the
up to the
look
door. It's just a big, like, kind of arched double door, wooden glass set into it. Rather beautiful.
Okay. Kaya is gonna kind of shout over, Getzel, we are leaving. She's gonna cast Fog Cloud right on us.
Okay.
It'll stop his pursuit, and then
You run back. Just murdered that man. Okay.
Did that man look like he had anything cool on him?
He had a book.
Grab the book.
Taking the book, yeah.
Okay. You take the book. And
I
you
feel like a
run.
few of us might not belong here.
And you run towards the door. Do you just, run through, push it open?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I just panicked.
Yeah, and you're panic, and you run out, and the fog cloud spills out behind you, right onto the, onto the bridge across a moat, where we find ourselves on our very first map of this game.
God. There's a map.
Huge thank you to the Lady May for making all of our world maps, and we find ourselves way up in the top left corner at Eve Lake Prison, where you go running across this bridge with the moat to the other side. People see you running out here, and they're just like, they're standing here watching this happen. What do you want to do?
You said it's daytime, right?
It is.
Shit.
Kaya's gonna stop running and just walk away.
Okay.
I am going to look like I'm running away from Darrows. Or sorry, not Darrows, Getzel.
Okay. Getzel, you come running out covered in blood from the fog cloud. What do you want to do?
He'll trail by Darrows, and then just be like man, we're really in the thick of this now, aren't we? And then
Uh-huh. And? Uh-huh.
He'll just look for any immediate threat that's around. If there's no threat, then he's just gonna trail on.
I've been trying for the last 10 minutes to come up with anything to say, and I've got nothing. I've just purely just totally dissociated with what's happening right now.
You know what? I think that's fine. You bust out of the prison. We find ourselves somewhere on this map. And I think that's where we'll end the episode. Where you're running towards a gate that have more guards.
It's beautiful.
Congratulations on level 4. Surviving and escaping Eve Lake Prison At what cost, though? At what cost?
I mean, if the guards were anything like the guard I just killed, then like we should be fine. We'll be running this town in 2 sessions.
What the fuck, man?
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on DieFall Presents Ruin. Lapis, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. I hope you had fun and enjoyed it. We're gonna go around, and the cast is gonna tell you a little about themselves. Kaya, played by the lovely Stella Luna. Please tell us where we can find you on the internet. In chat, wish Stella a happy birthday, because that was just earlier this week.
Hello, I'm Stella Luna. I'm a TTRPG streamer here on Twitch. I do D&D stuff. I do different types of TTRPG stuff. I'm actually getting ready to do an event where I want to hire people to run games. So if you've ever wanted to run a game, either on stream, off stream, just let me know. On Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be partaking in a one-shot over by Hit Point Press. We're going to be playing a supplement with Hecna, and I'll be playing a little druid boy who has a baby bear pet, and I'm really excited about that. But other than that, thanks for having me.
Thank you for playing. I appreciate that. Skithris Wayfarer, played by Thyrix6. Where can we find you on the internet?
What's that? I was almost done.
What?
My name is hard to pronounce.
Yes.
So I decided to, it's hard to spell, so I typed it in chat.
Oh, we have
there
the
we
we have
go.
the, we have the link.
So you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube at Thyrix6. That is where I post Magic the Gathering content. I have a second channel called Six and Stuff, which right now is a playthrough of Subnautica, which I've never played before. It's apparently very spooky. I just recently played Helltaker. That was very fun. And then a lot of crossword puzzles. Like
Yes.
a lot of crossword puzzles. I have scheduled 2 a day until I think November 4th. No, November 5th? Something like that. I have a lot of crossword puzzles. And then you can find me on Instagram at JustinTebow8 to see pictures of flowers, because I really like flowers. I think they're very pretty. And so I post them.
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much. Darrows, played by bonus fucking hell. Bonus underscore stage underscore Rob. Wow, I fucked that up. My bad, my mans. Where can we find you on the internet?
Just all over the place. Hey, hi, it's me. I'm bonus underscore stage underscore Rob. Or bonus stage Rob, or Rob, whatever. Just your cool bisexual vacation dad. So I
What a sentence.
when I'm not, yeah, I mean it's
That was great.
That's
What a
my
sentence.
style, man. Like it's just whatever, it's happening. You can find me on Twitter at bonus stage Rob, where I'm either shit posting or retweeting the cool shit my friends are doing, or the occasional go live tweet, which you can see me live very occasionally on twitch.tv/bonus underscore stage underscore Rob. I don't know, man. Like, I'm probably just gonna like play some cozy Animal Crossing streams every now and again because I'm just like fully invested in that game again. Or New World leveling. I don't know. Come on by. I'll just be listening to like lo-fi stuff and vibing.
Yes.
And the Instagram at bonus underscore stage underscore Rob. And like, yeah, that's me. I'm just writing
Yeah, that's
TTRPG and
Hell yeah.
playing games.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for
Yeah.
playing. Get Saul? God. Played by that underscore D'Angelo. Just helping bring the chaos of the occasion to us today. Where can we find you on the internet?
Yes, you can find me at _D'Angelo on all social medias. Tomorrow on the initiative order, I will be playtesting my own tabletop RPG, Dark Fantasy tabletop RPG called Emerald Templars, with an awesome group of people. You know, that we test a new rule system and everything. I had to delay the Kickstarter a few months, but we're looking to launch in December. And then starting next week on Saturday will be the Vampire the Masquerade mini series I'll be hosting called Phoenix by Night, and we're actually looking for guests. So if anyone wants to be a vampire, please hit me up in my Discord or DMs or whatever. That way we can get you like involved in everything, so you can be your best vampiric self. And yeah, so it should be good. Make sure to check me out. And thank you again, Joel, for putting this together and having me.
No problem. He threw the gargoyle Joel into a beast's mouth and it's gone. That is probably gone forever now.
Died a hero.
F in chat.
I've been your dungeon master, I think. Thank you for tuning in.
Can I do one shout out for Liv?
Yeah.
So if you want to catch Liv and I doing some sketchy shit, November 1st, Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be over at Total Party Chill for Under the Table, where we're playing a one-shot of The Flower Court. Yeah.
Go see sketchy stuff and live again. Have a great night. I need to get my face off screen. Thanks for being here tonight. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you, patrons, for making this possible. And until next Tuesday when we do Auric. Goodbye.